Welcome to Rebel Chaser. My name is Gail, and I have a video for you tonight from Judge Victoria Shackelford at the 23rd District Court in Michigan. She's got a couple of very contentious neighbors in her courtroom. So I'm going to let you guys watch that, but stick with me because as soon as that video is done, I am going to put a link in the chat to another premiere. And the reason I'm doing this is because when I started putting these videos together, my viewership took a nosedive. And I need to get that back up. So I'm going to try this. I will put a link in the chat when we get towards the end of this video for the next video, so you can just click on it and go right to it. It'll be the countdown right then. As soon as this video is done, I'm going to have it go public and it'll be counting down. Okay? So stick with me. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to do.
All right, this is 240078. Strike that. This is 240081, the People versus David Martinez.
May it please this honorable court, for the record, Marshall Garmo appearing on behalf of defendant David Martinez, standing at my right. Your name, sir?
David Martinez.
All right, Mr. Zick.
And good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Matthew Zick for the people. The victims are also present in the courtroom.
All right, I see that. Counsel, as to arraignment.
My client will plead not guilty.
All right, I'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We're going to set some bond conditions here.
Your Honor, my client takes this very seriously. He came to my office. I'm a retained attorney. The facts, Your Honor, not everybody will agree on what happened on that day. That's why I need discovery. I need the police report. I need if there's any video, anybody can. I need them before I can move forward with this case.
Okay, so what we're gonna set up, we'll adjourn the hearing today so that you can obtain discovery. As to bond, Mr. Martinez, you're to appear in court as directed. Unfold your arms. There you go. Not to leave the court state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You cannot have any contact with complaining witnesses on this case. They are Irma.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
It's Irma and Joseph Erdan, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay, I've got it. Erna and Joseph Erdan. Is there something you need me to know, counsel?
Your Honor, I'm requesting a personal bond. He came here on his own. He hired me, and we want to move forward with this case.
Okay, I'm going to grant him a personal bond. He has $1,000 personal bond, but we do have these conditions in place. And they are, you're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number so we know where to send your court notices to. You're not to have any contact with Irma and Joseph Erdan or their home or employment. And we will adjourn this out approximately 30 days for discovery.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm going to go ahead and sign a discovery order now for you. And that way you don't have to contact Mr. Zick or work on getting that. You'll have that right here before you leave the court, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a request. Is it possible to have a mutual no contact order? Because my client and his wife is outside, by the way. He's so scared that to the point that he wants to move out and go to a different city.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't have
Threatened
any,
every day
sir.
by these people.
Sir, I do not have any authority over complaining witnesses in a case. I can't give a mutual restraining order. I don't have the power to do that. I have no authority over the complainants in this case. I mean, obviously, if there's some harassment going on or some other issues, I think you call law enforcement. But you're the individual charged with in this case. These are just allegations. You have a right to trial, you have a right to be proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. All of those things apply. I'm sure your attorney has discussed those rights with you. We will make sure that this case moves through the system. I mean, it's in everybody's best interest while cases like this are pending, because the situations are always volatile. It's an assaultive allegation, that everybody stay away from everybody. Okay, but I don't have authority over complainants in the case. I only have jurisdiction over Mr. Martinez. Counsel, if you just want to have a seat real quick, we'll have the court officer make you a copy of this order for discovery so that you can get discovery as soon as possible. And we will see everyone back in about 30 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
1 second. And counsel, can I get your P number, please?
37394.
37394. Okay, thank you. Give us just a second, and if you could just make him a copy of that top page, officer. All right. And then when the parties leave, if the complaining witnesses on this case, if you want to excuse yourself now and go out, and you can get in your cars and leave, and then we'll just have Mr. Martinez wait a minute or two, and that way there are no issues in the lot, okay? All right. Yes.
Say something. He walks right in front of my house all the time with the dog. There's no reason for him to do that. He could go either way, but does it to provoke me and say things.
All right, you two have got to be living in the same
We're
neighborhood.
across the street.
Listen.
He just gave me the finger when we were out there, when I was sitting down.
Listen, I want you to talk to the prosecutor.
Okay.
Listen,
I will.
this is unfortunate because you guys have to live near each other,
Mhm.
right? And I don't know if you're homeowners or what.
I know.
Listen to me, ma'am. Listen, first you have to say your name for the record.
My name's Irma Hurden.
Okay, listen. If he lives right across the street, he's got to exit and enter his house, right? Don't go listen, Mr. Martinez, everyone do your best to stay away from the other side. Don't flip each other off. Don't talk to each other. Don't look at each other, okay? That's all I can tell you. But I won't have the volatility in my courtroom. This is when I say my courtroom, it's the people's courtroom. This is your courtroom. Everybody's entitled to have due process and a hearing, and whether it's a trial or you know, depending on a formal hearing, depending on what type of hearing it is, everyone has a right to be heard, but I'm not going to tolerate, you know,
Right.
everybody has to deal with each other. If you live that close to each other, that's all I can tell you. Don't go near each other. Avoid each other like you have the plague or the other person has it.
I got a question. Now, when I walk my dog and he's following me, sneaking up with his lights off, coming behind me, so what do I do? What am I gonna do about that? You're right here.
No, calm down, sir. You were in a courtroom. Listen to me. You guys calm down. Stay away from each other. You're gonna end up with everybody charged. You're gonna end up with things like this. The volatility, it's gonna just escalate. Sit calm. Listen, I'm telling you all, stay away from each other. Don't look at each other. Don't follow each other. Don't talk to each other. Don't breathe near each other. Both sides. Got it? All right.
Yes.
We're all set. I'm going to ask the complainant witnesses to exit, and that way there are no issues in the courtroom.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and look in the chat for the link to the next one. I'll see you.